Industry players have rejected claims by international ratings agency Fitch that Pan-African banks will experience growth following the recent exit of international multinational banks from Africa. Société Générale is the recent international bank to shut down its operations in Ghana and other African countries after 20 years in the country. The following report seeks to unravel the rationale behind the exit of these foreign institutions and the impact their absence will have on the local economy.
In addition to Ghana, French-owned bank Société Générale has opted to cease operations in other African nations, namely Tunisia and Cameroon. This follows several African disposals by French banks in recent years. SG Bank has also agreed to sell some smaller African subsidiaries in the past 6 months. In addition, the exit of highly rated foreign shareholders is often credited negative for subsidiaries. A lower rating or the exit of a foreign shareholder could make access to the global financial system and correspondent banks more difficult, potentially disrupting cross-border remittances, payments, and trade finance activities. Despite these challenges, international ratings agency Fitch believes this will offer emerging Pan-African banking groups significant space to grow either organically or through mergers and acquisitions. Dr. Richmond Ituahene is a banking consultant and he has a different view on the matter.
Ghanaian banks can't have credit lines because they don't work itself globally. They don't. So if Fitch is talking about theory. The reality is that if you go to Stanchart and ask them, and Barclays Bank, they were institutions which had credit lines. When I say credit lines, their group will give Ghana a line for you to import, then you pay later. But if this one, the African banks cannot go, especially the domestic Ghanaian banks, including the state-owned banks. They don't wear their sort. But international banks like SG, I can tell you SG Global, the one in France will give them a line. Use it for your import of this and that, and then settle us later. And that is what we do. So when Fitch and all those people, Bloomberg, are talking, they don't come to the reality. We have worked in the bank, so we know the reality. Well, you see, they can't grow. The Ghanaian banks can't grow. And let me be blunt.
Dr. Richmond Ituahene says it is imperative for the government to return the country to favorable microenvironment to avert the worrying trend where foreign entities exit the country.
High inflation and rapid depreciation of the currency. If you brought 100 million in 2019, at that time the rate was 6.2. In the same vein today, if you calculate the amount you brought, you are far short of your capital. So if the governor keeps on telling them bring capital, where the returns they make do not compensate the capital they bring and the cost they operate in, they have to leave. I mean, it's a business strategy. They have to leave. And I would agree, this may not be the last. It could be the beginning of things to come. Because our environment, especially in Ghana at the moment, and therefore I think it's a prudent business strategy